Hello, my name is Rafael, and I am the author of the student's book of Spanish ab initio by concept.
Hello, my name is Kasturi and I'm one of the authors along with Monia of the Spanish ab initio grammar workbook by concept.
Before I started writing the student's book, I realized that there wasn't a single Spanish textbook that fully addressed all of the DP components.
Before we started writing this grammar workbook, we realized that there wasn't a single grammar workbook that provided an opportunity to students to practice grammar by concept and in context.
As a response to the need that I identified, I hope to write a book that addresses all of the DP components and also encourage students to learn grammar conceptually and to investigate patterns. At the same time that they use oral and written text to inquire into how writers use the language, how speakers use the language, and what language they use to communicate different messages.
Apart from practicing grammar in context, we also identified that students needed a lot of practice, a lot of opportunity in terms of practicing the written formats of paper 1, where they needed to understand that if they are learning grammar, it's for them to apply and use in a particular format to be able to write or to be able to speak a particular thing.
I hope that teachers that use these books see the dynamic value that they have. For example, they can see the listening activities not just as tasks that can be done in the classroom, but they as opportunities for them to club them together and produce a test, a paper, just like the reading activities can be done as well.
I would first encourage all the teachers to make sure that they're using both the books together because the books are meant to complement each other. When you open the grammar workbook, you will see on the left side, there's most of the times a small box that draws connections to Rafael's book, student book. So we've actually tried to use the verbs, the vocabulary, the concepts that he's tried to write in his student book to extend them in the grammar workbook. So please use both the books together.
One of the things that I hope that you don't miss out on is the opportunity for students to see that every listening activity models the format of a text and that every written text models the productions that they have to write.
So one of the opportunities we hope you don't miss out on this grammar workbook is the opportunities that the students have to practice grammar in the written formats in context so that they're not doing both the things in isolation but together.
Another opportunity that I hope that you do not miss is using the Tok Connections to help students learn the language conceptually, and also using the Connections to help students learn the language and practice the language in context.
This book has a lot of grammatical topics, concepts, written formats. I would encourage the teachers to use the grammatical concepts or the written formats as per your convenience, as per your program. So if you don't want to use one or two of them, feel free to decide what you want to use.
Finally, I think that you see the dynamic elements in these two books as an opportunity for students to address all of the components of the DP, TOK, CAS, concept-based learning and teaching, ATL skills, and the IB learner profile, and to address them explicitly through their learning.
Lastly, I would also like to mention that this grammar book towards the end also provides a lot of practice of how grammar is expected out of students in context in their paper 2, in the reading tasks. So please make the most of it.
Pay attention to the TOK experiences because you will realize that it's possible to do TOK.
In ab initio.
Thank you.